We're back on North Dakota today. I'm joined by Alex Dahl. He is the owner of the two stores in Bismarck, Halberstad's Men's Clothing, one downtown, one at Kirkwood Mall. Alex, thanks. We talked to you before when the Kirkwood Mall store was opening.
Yep.
What was the thought process behind opening a second avenue for people to come in and shop?
Sure. We, being downtown, we're surpassed 5 years back in May. 2 years ago, we opened up the Kirkwood store. Really thought there was a lot more potential to get in front of more people in a higher traffic area. The mall here at Kirkwood is awesome. There's a lot of good anchors, a lot of people that frequent the mall, and it was a different demographics. We were trying to just attack that.
So far, so good down there?
Yeah, it's been great. It was a great move. 2 years went by fast, but glad we did it.
Okay. One thing I want to talk about Halberstad's is what I found so convenient. I would say 95% of the clothes that you see me wear on the air come from Halberstad's. And what I found that is really neat, I've gotten a relationship with Alex, and I will text him. Or he'll text me and say, hey, some new stuff came in that I think you'd be interested in. Or I'll say, I'm looking for a suit in this color. Well, I come in, Alex, we set up an appointment, and the table is set up like this. You've got 3, maybe sometimes 4 different options. It includes shirt, tie, suit. And as a matter of fact, that particular suit, I walked out of here the last time that I was here. What is it that you look for with it, and we can use me for an example or any other customer, when you're deciding, you know what, this is right for that person, what are you looking for?
Sure. And it might take a couple times, before I can, decide, but kind of got a good radar of, after a few times working with the customer, what are their likes, what are their dislikes, try to push the bounds a little bit, maybe put something, that they're not thinking about. But just really trying to make it easy. Guys typically don't want to take a lot of time shopping. Right. So coming in, time is important. Got a nice couple ideas because it can be rather overwhelming. You come in here, we got tons of merchandise. So just to try to make it easy for the customer and help them out.
The other reason I really love coming in here and having Alex lay stuff out like he has here, I'm not the best at matching this goes with this. Once you tell me, here's the shirt and tie that goes with this suit, you're going to see that shirt and tie that goes with this suit. All right, we're gonna pause here for a second. We're going to move over there because Nick needs a new suit, doesn't he?
Yeah, yes.
All right, we're going to get him fitted. Okay, now we've chosen what we want to have, and now it's time to get fitted because you guys always provide the great fit as you walk out the door. PJ is the manager at the downtown store of Halberstad's in Bismarck, and Nick is one of the associates, one of the sales consultants, a fashion expert, I believe is what we can call you. And Nick we're just going to pretend that you're looking for a formal occasion and you need a new suit for this. So Alex, what would the next steps be, whether it's you working with me or if it's PJ working with Nick, what would they do next?
Sure. So once we get a background of what the customer is needing, one of us would be measuring that customer, so that's already taken place, where we've taken the proper measurements for the shirt, the jacket, and pants. As you can see, this is an untailored suit.
Correct.
So what PJ will do is kind of measure the bottoms of the pants and kind of recommend some tailoring. So if Nick wants to face the mirror.
Nick, you want to go to the mirror and let PJ start figuring out what needs to be done?
So all of our pants do come long. We are a full-service men's store, so we offer alterations. That gets done through us, so you don't have to bring it to another spot. So we take care of all that. So PJ will roll the pants. That's one alteration that's going to need to be done on everybody's suit. We like to recommend, but we don't want to push because people do have different, looks that they're going for.
Sure.
Not everyone is wanting, all the bells and whistles on their jackets and pants, but the right length is key.
One thing when I was in here a couple of weeks ago when I got one of my suits, you asked me about the sleeve length, and you said some people like the sleeve covering the long sleeve shirt cuff. Others want it showing a little bit, and you said, you know what, it's kind of a classic look to have that cuff showing a little bit.
Yeah, it should sneak out about 1/4 to 1/2 inch, always with your arms at your side. So a lot of guys do want to extend their arms. Jacket's going to come up, but for pictures, having that shirt should always be a little longer and short of it. So like on Nick's, they're a little bit long, so I would recommend bringing that up a little bit. Show the watch, show a little bit of that shirt.
Okay, so once this is set and Nick is fitted here, PJ's done all the measurements and things about how you guys have your own personal person that takes care of these alterations.
Correct.
How long until it's back? And I know it depends on how busy you guys are.
Sure. If the customer isn't in a time crunch, 1 to 2 weeks is customary. If somebody came in and wanted a suit today, I'll get it to you tomorrow if it really came down to it. So pretty flexible,
Yeah.
but 2 weeks you'll have it for sure. If you need it less, we can make it happen.
When I came in last week and picked up my suits, PJ said, "Do you have time? Do you want to try them on?" And I said, "You know what? I've gotten enough experience with you guys. I'm going to go home and I can try it on there." But if there was something they tried on here that didn't quite fit, you guys would take it to the next level and make sure that it's the right.
Correct. Yep. We just invite you back in and kind of reassess and take care of whatever needs to be fixed.
Nice job. You look sharp.